Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy G Turner, and this is the day that the Lord has made, and I shall rejoice and be glad in it. And I thank God for another day. I thank Him for His mercy. I thank Him for 21 years clean, that God has kept me. Why? Because I want to be kept. And that's how you do it. You got to want to stop using. If you don't want to stop, you're not going to stop. If you just stopping because you're trying to make somebody happy, that's not going to work. You're going to do it. You're going to pick up again sooner or later because you have to get clean for yourself. Okay. You can't get clean for your family, even though they'll benefit from you getting clean. But the decision has to be yours and it has to be for you. You want to get clean because you're tired of what you be going through when you be getting high. You want to get clean because you tired of spending all your money. You tired of being broke. You tired of people in the streets taking advantage of you. You tired of the consequences, fussing and fighting and arguing with your wife. Kids not speaking to you. Job is on your back because you coming in late to work and sometimes you don't show up. So you got to make a choice. You got to make an effort. Like you went home, if anyone went home today, you made an effort. And it may have been difficult, but you made the effort and you did it. So now, since you did it and you home, you just got to keep on doing it. And as you keep on doing it, it'll get easier and easier. But remember, you have to do it for yourself. Don't say I'm just going home to get them off my back, because sooner or later you're gonna be right back out there. You got to stop for you. Can't get it. You can't get clean for nobody else but you. I tried that multiple times. I said I'm gonna stop getting high so I could keep my job. What happened? I ended up losing my job because I went back to using. I said I'm gonna stop using so I could save my family. What happened? Hey, I kept getting high, and my wife divorced my behind. That's what happened. So you got to make an effort, and you got to do it for you. Okay. And so for those of you who made it home, congratulations to you. Enjoy the benefits of being with your family. Now, unfortunately, on the other side, for those of you who chose to go down to the crack house again, hey, I mean, there's a saying it gets greater later, but how much later is it going to take? See, here's the deal. See, you think you don't got no problem, but why is it that you can go to the crack house and spend all your money, and then you go back home and you think everything is okay? How is it that you can just forget about your family on payday, but during the course of the week, you all up under them, they all up under you, and you sucking up to them, being the dad, being the husband that you are, and then Friday comes, it's like you get amnesia. You got a problem. That's a problem. Okay, so you got to deal with that. So what you going to be doing around 12 midnight tonight? Because you know once you start, you're not going to stop. But look, it don't got to be like that. You have to make an effort, make a decision that you don't want that lifestyle no more. Some people have said, well, you're going to keep using it until you experience a whole lot of pain. And I could agree with that. It took some drastic situations for me to stop using. And even in the drastic situations, I still kept using before it was all over. So until you make a decision, it's like you're just going to be you're on a vicious cycle, the merry-go-round. But for the most part, you're going one way and you're going straight to the crack house, which is leading you to a death, naturally and spiritually. So you got to make a decision. If someone's showing you this video right now, you can push away from the table. It's still early. You can push away from the table, but see, once you get to the table, there's usually no pushing away. You're not pushing away from the table. So I remember times I used to hide from my family. I just see my wife coming through certain areas where I would be, and I would just hide. What a wimp, I'm telling you. But thanks be unto God who gave me the victory. I mean, there's some things that I'm not proud of when I mention it. Some things my kids don't know about. They may hear some things that I say, and I'm not proud of it, but things happen. But thanks be unto God. Like I said, thanks be unto God who gave me the victory. I'm 21 years clean now, and my family loves me and I love them. And you can have the same thing, but until you get it right, I ain't saying be perfect, but you got to put that pipe down, and you got to quit smoking that rock. Then things will come back to normal, slowly but surely, because you didn't become addicted in one night. We didn't become addicted in one day. It was a process over years for some of us. So make a decision and pay attention. Remember, no one's coming to save you. When you're sitting at that table, I bet you nobody don't say, hey, cuz, you didn't spend a lot of money. Why don't you go ahead on home to your family? I bet you don't hear that. So you could do it. I'm here to let you know. I'm a living witness. I was in the street for 20 years. And now I've been clean for 21. So I've been clean I've been clean longer than I was out in the street. Thanks be unto God. And you can do the same thing. What he's done for me, he can do for you too. But you got to want to change, bro. You got to want to change, sis. You got to want to change. You got to want to stop. But here's the deal. You love it. You love getting high. You love that euphoric feeling. That feeling overshadows all the consequences that you're going to, that euphoric feeling overcomes all those consequences that you're going to feel. Because I remember many times I said, well, I just have to deal with the consequences later. And I did many times. I went on and got high and said, I'm going to deal with the consequences. Consequences meant I went to jail. Consequences meant I got put out my house. Consequences. But yet, even in the midst of those consequences, when I got my freedom back, when I was able to get back into the house, I went back out using sooner or later. Why? Because I wasn't serious about stopping. So come on, make up your mind, make a decision. Ask God to take the obsession and compulsion away from you to use drugs and alcohol. And then maybe you'll be able to stop. All right? Remember, nobody's coming to save you. All right, peace.